Good morning, ma'am. I am from the Journalist Club. So today you have made our day by a glistening smile by conducting meditation and Bhaavasana in our school. So ma'am, can I ask you some question?
Sure.
Why are you doing these kind of activities?
So I am I'm Urmi Chatterjee, and I have been associated with with my guru since 2011. But during this lockdown period, when this lockdown started, right, that is the first time that I actually got the opportunity to stay in our ashram. So we have an ashram called MAASHREE'S ashram, which is close to Mumbai. It's in between Mumbai and Nasik. So some of us, we had the opportunity to go and stay there and work from there and live the ashramic life, live the life that we want to find a fine balance. That is, it's to realize rather that it is possible to have the balance between following, the monastic way of life, which we say, by practicing asana, by doing dhyan, by doing pranayam, incorporate life. Like we work from there, we maintain the place, we have learned to do a lot of things there. But what we realized over the period of the last 2 to 3 years is that it is possible to do it, and we are getting the opportunity and the benefit to actually stay there and do this. Not everybody is fortunate enough to have that opportunity. Hence, we decided, or rather we realized, that we need to spread this knowledge and share this knowledge with everybody around us. And we started to seek out for opportunities that we can go out and speak about this, like we have come to speak to you today, right? In a similar fashion, we have conducted such sessions for certain schools across age ranges. Like we have done it even for students below 5th standard. It's for everybody. It's people working in the corporate, people going to colleges, people going to schools. It's a part of life. It is about realizing that, just like our guru says, that you're breathing, you're constantly breathing. You can't turn that off because you are alive, because you're breathing. So doesn't it make sense that having control over this breathing also should be a very normal process or a natural process? So as part of that initiative, the learnings that we went through, we want to share that knowledge with everybody, to let everybody know that you can do it as well. It's not an option, but you can also do it. Like, it's about figuring out how to do it. So we've come here to share that with you.
So ma'am, it is really a very beautiful activity. How did you get the thought of doing this activity?
Like I said, that we essentially wanted to share this with everybody, because it's just like our guru says that air is free. It has been given to us. Sun is free, which gives life. Water is free. Everything is actually free, given to us by nature, right? But we don't know how to read it, or we don't know how to understand them, or we don't know how to understand the plants, because we have come so far away from nature that we have trees outside, but you don't really know, or it's raining outside, you don't really know how to understand the essence of it, or how it is impacting your everyday life. But realization of this knowledge is very important, and it's a very simple path that you can walk through, incorporating everything in your everyday life and doing it. And it's about sharing the ability which we have understood as a possibility, that you can do it as your part of your everyday life. And that's when we realize that this knowledge needs to be shared with everybody, because we got this knowledge for free. It's meant to be spread, because if it's spread, that's when people will start asking questions, and that's when people will start understanding and inculcating this in their everyday lives.
So ma'am, I have seen many books are given. So why the books are given?
So these are some of the books that we have. Like every institution has their own books, right, that they put. So the books that we have here, that we have brought to display and for everybody to see, these are some of the talks of our Guru, Sri Guru Mahashree. So it's her talks which have been put down in the form of books. Some have been translated from the language. For example, some of them which were in Bengali, they have been translated into English, or an English or a Hindi talk has been translated into Bengali, so that it becomes accessible to everybody. And not everybody might want to listen, but some people might like to read. So this is so that people can actually have access to that, the words that she wants to share or the knowledge that she's trying to share with everybody.
So it is really a very beautiful activity. What are the benefits of doing this activity?
So when you talk about benefits, right? We talked about, for example, tell me, do you like taking bath?
Yeah.
Why do you think you feel refreshed after you take a bath?
Because the water is made us refresh our mind also.
Do you do this activity that you actually have to rub your body when you are applying soap to your body? You do that to your entire body, right? This is similar to a kind of a massage that you're doing on your skin, and that massage actually rejuvenates you, and that is what refreshes you ultimately. The water helps in the process. So in a similar fashion, your internal organs also need that massage. You can have a healthy life if your organs are healthy, isn't it? Your breathing has to be healthy, your digestion has to be healthy, your excretion has to be healthy. These are some of the very basic things which happen within our body. Then if you have a problem with your knee, you will have trouble walking. Very simple example. When your walking gait changes, you start having back pain because your gait is different. You're putting pressure in the wrong places, right? Everything is interrelated. But this massaging of the internal organs, it doesn't happen through normal exercise. It is possible to do it through yoga asana. Because yoga asana was created and incorporated in the fashion so that it would actually do the ringing that you need to do or the massaging that needs to happen for your internal organs. Now, when you put bhav into this activity, when you are putting yourself, you're pouring your emotions into it, it has the possibility of taking you right from doing asana up to the state of dhyan. So if you look at Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, right, there are 8 rules in it. So it starts with yam, niyam, asana. Asana is at the 3rd place. After that you have pranayam, which we talked about, which is control over your life force. Then you have pratyahar. Pratyahar is closing off your senses, the external senses, so that you can start focusing within. You can practice that as well. Then after pratyahar comes your dharana. Dharana is concentration. So after that comes dhyan. Then comes samadhi. So dhyan, there is a gap of say 3 steps in between asana and dhyan. But Bhaavasana actually makes it possible to transcend all these 3 steps and go right into meditation, just like we practiced today, right? Where we all sat for meditation. Did you feel anything different when you sat for it? Right after an asana you sat for it, right?
Yes, I feel that refreshing my mind.
Yes, because you are closing off your thoughts. So what is meditation? Meditation is nothing but being in the present. You can be in the present when your brain is not thinking, because any thought is either related to your past or your future. So being in that present is called as meditation. So in order for you to be able to be in that state, you need to prepare yourself, right? This process of preparation takes you to meditation. And Bhaavasana transcends you these 3 steps, and it takes you right from asana up to meditation. It has the possibility to do that if done right.
So if we face any problem, how we can contact with you?
We have put our contact numbers here if you look at it. We have a YouTube, we have an Instagram site as well where we post things. In YouTube we actually post some small excerpts, like 5 minutes excerpts of our Guru, Sri Guru Mahashree, from her talks in there, which can be listened to. There are a lot of stories as well over there which you might enjoy going through, and it gives a very simple way of what she is actually trying to deliver as a message. Like, it's part of your life. Sometimes you don't even realize you're doing it. But we also have contact numbers which we have shared here. You can feel free to reach out to any of us over WhatsApp. If you have any problems in terms of how do you actually inculcate this or incorporate this in your everyday life, or if you're facing any troubles where you need a guidance in this path to have an understanding, then you can reach out to us over WhatsApp.
Thank you, ma'am, for explaining.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.